Okay, students, before we can continue further working out problems, we need to have some knowledge about adjusting journal entries. So what is this adjusting journal entries in the books of head office? See, there are certain transactions wherein it may happen between head office and branch office. A transaction may be between branch office and another branch office. Sometimes branch office may pay expenses of head office. Head office may pay the expenses of branch office. These small give and take transactions will occur. So these transactions we need to adjust in the books of head office. So this is what we call adjusting entries. If there is an inter-branch transaction, that is one branch transfer goods to another branch, what's a journal entry? Receiving branch account debit to sending branch. Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Narration you need to write, students, being goods transferred from one department to another department. Now next is for recording the depreciation. Some branch may possess fixed assets. If there is a fixed asset, definitely there will be a depreciation. So depreciation is an expense. And that depreciation should be debited in branch account. So we write branch account debit to branch fixed asset. Narration being fixed asset depreciation. Third one, for cash and transist. What is this called, cash and transist? Sometimes the cash may be sent by the branch office to the head office, but it may not reach within the closing date of books of accounts. For example, 25th March the cash is sent, but it did not reach before 31st March. It has reached after 31st March. It may be received in 5th April. So as on the closing date of books of accounts, the cash is not being sent or received by the head office. So it's on the way. So what's a journal entry if cash in transist? Cash in transist account debit to branch account. Goods in transist. What do you mean by this goods in transist? Sometimes the goods may be sent by branch office, but it is not received by head office before closing the books of accounts. That is called goods in transist. What is the journal entry? Goods in transist account debit to branch account, being goods in transist. Fifth journal entry. Head office collected cash from branch debtor. Sometimes what happens, the debtor may not pay branch. The debtor may pay directly to head office. I mean, head office will receive from debtor, not by branch. It is received by head office. So bank account debit to branch. So bank is a receiver. So debit the receiver or cash comes, debit what comes in. And it should have been received by the branch, but branch have not received it. Head office have received, not by the branch. So it's called bank account debit to branch debtor account. Branch office collected cash from head office debtor. So the debtor has to pay to head office, but that fellow has paid to branch office. So journal entry will be branch account debit to head office debtor account. Head office paid cash to branch the creditor. Branch have to pay, but head office have paid. So journal entry will be branch creditor account debit to bank. Next, branch office paid cash to HO creditor. That is, the creditor of head office is not paid by head office, it is paid by branch office. So it is head office creditor account debit to branch account, because branch is a payer. Ninth journal entry. Head office expenses charged to branch. The expenses of head office is being paid by branch. So journal entry will be branch account debit to PL account. Because it's an expense, it should be debited to branch account and transferred to PL account.